Hello, good morning, student. We are on the chapter planning process. Now, planning. Our topic today's our topic is planning process. This is very important topic, and it is asked in board exam many times. So listen it very carefully. And the very first thing which I want to say, that you cannot disturb the order of process of anything, whether it is of planning process, it is of a staffing process means step of doing work, and you have to do it according in a sequence in which they are given. Okay, then the planning process start. The very first thing is setting objectives. First, you have to set the objectives of a fund. You have to plan, you have to set the goal for the fund, for which you are going to plan. What is your aim, for what you are doing for planning? We can understand it with the help of example. Let's say that you have to arrange for the party. Arrange a party. So the very first thing which comes into the mind, that your goals are set, that you have to arrange a party. Arrange a party means now the very first thing, setting objective. Your goal is set, that what you have to plan. The very first thing what you have already said, that you have to arrange for a party, and your goal is fixed now. Now fix the goal for each department which you have. For arranging a party, you have to divide it into parts. Someone, you say that you arrange for food, you arrange for sitting location, you arrange for decoration. Then these all types means each and every goal for each and every department you have fixed. So first, when you set the objective of the fund, overall objective, then objective of each department, what they are going to do. The very first step is setting objective. Then developing premises. Developing premises means you have to assume. Many things you have to assume for better planning. What you have to assume, we are taking the example of arranging a party. So, you have to assume that how many guests can come. You have invited, say you have invited 100 guests, but your assumption is maybe they come 80 guests come, or may it crosses the limit of 100 also. So, you have to make the assumptions to reduce the uncertainty of planning. So the next step is developing premises. Developing premises means all the assumptions which you have, all the theories which are in the market, you collect all these things, and according to that you help your plan, basic plan, now how will we proceed further. Now third, identify alternative course of action. Means there are always many ways of attaining a goal. Now which you have to, the very first thing is you have to identify all the ways. What are the ways to attempt this? Means you have to arrange a party. You can say we can arrange it at home, we can arrange it at any lawn, we can arrange it on restaurant. You have various alternatives. So you first consider all the alternatives which you have. So that is identifying alternative course of action. Means various course of action, you make a list of that. Then next step is evaluating alternatives. Every alternative is evaluated according to their pros and cons, means their positive point and their negative point. Each and every alternative is to be ranked according to certain criteria, that and the goal which is best suited first in this step evaluating alternative, you have to give the point according to your set criteria, and you have to analysis every and each alternative. Then after that, selecting alternatives. Selecting alternative means that now once you have decided that these are the alternative, these are their plus and minus points, then you have to select the best one. You can mix two or more plans, two or more alternatives also. You can go by only one alternative also. It's up to you. It's up to the choice of the team leader, who has to decide that what is best suited for our organization. So after that you select the plan. Then implementing that plan. Implementation means now the time comes for actual action. It is a doing exercise. Now your planning department is shifting to other department which actually does the work, means the middle level or low level management. The work shifted. This is the time when you start your action, you start implementing the plan. And the final step is to follow up. Follow up means monitoring your plan and evaluating each and every step of process, that whether it is going according to what you had planned earlier or not. So that is evaluating the plan, monitoring the plan, and that is called follow up. That's all, student. This is planning process. That's all for this video. Thank you.